Welcome to this video on which camera for online workouts. My name is Tyler Valencia, and I'm the president of KIPS and Time to Train Fitness, as well as your balance ambassador. Who is this video for? Who are we talking to on the other side of the screen that can hopefully benefit from watching this? That's going to be the Fit Pro that maybe is doing online workouts already, and they know that, my video quality is lacking. That's an area that I can definitely improve in. Or maybe you are that Fit Pro that is doing online workouts and you want us to maybe go into another area. Maybe streaming. Maybe you want to go into streaming. Maybe you want to go into YouTube. Maybe you want to go into another area that just helps you offer better quality, offer more for your business. And this could be more than just online workouts. You could be a health professional offering coaching and you want to improve the quality of how your business appears online. So this can be for a wide variety of individuals that are wanting to level up in the camera department. So in this video, we're going to be going over 3 different cameras or areas of cameras to give you more information to then expand on and then hopefully guide you down that path to when you're searching through Amazon or you're searching on a store, whether it's in person or online, you feel more confident. And those are going to be webcams, smartphones, and then lastly, mirrorless or DSLR cameras. Now, the first option we're going to talk about is webcams. And in my hand, I have a webcam that I've already done a tutorial on balance for. So I'll link that up above here. You can go check that out. And who is this option for? This can be for somebody that maybe is doing workouts and they're just using the camera that's on their laptop. Oftentimes, those cameras are not that good and they're kind of limited. You're kind of stuck to how you can position your laptop, the face of it right here. And so you're limited in how you can utilize it. When you switch to something like a webcam, you get more options. With this webcam, there also, this one that I'm using right here and other ones out there, often these things come with tripods, or you can actually put this one on a tripod. I've done that before, and I'm gonna showcase some video quality, but in those ones, I actually put this on a tripod. If you have one, you can connect it to your computer and then utilize it with a tripod. So move it around to be able to find that better angle when you're filming content. Now, another piece of this one, of why it's a benefit of using this one, is the cost. Talking about the other options in here, the cost is a big factor. Your budget, what are you gonna be spending on it? And does that, what you're spending on it, equate to better quality video? And with this one, you're gonna be spending around $140. And this is just one example of a webcam, but in that area, there are some quality options. Budget is a big thing that's a benefit of this one. $140, $150, $100 to improve the quality of your video. Big benefit right there. Now, a negative of a webcam is gonna be the knockoffs. If you go to Amazon and if you even just type in Logitech StreamCam, that's this one right here, you're gonna see ones that look like this and you don't know, you're gonna be attracted by the price and you're gonna think, this one looks like it. It's maybe not even it, but it looks like it, and you're gonna think, I'm just gonna get this one. I'm gonna save even more money, and I'm gonna spend maybe $50, $60, and I'm gonna get this option. With that, the best piece of advice I can give you is, will that option work? Maybe. Will that option make your video better? Maybe. You don't know the duration of it. Oftentimes when you pay for a name brand like Logitech, which has been around for quite a while, you're paying for the name because you know it's gonna work. You know it's gonna last longer than a month, 2 months. And it's something that if you spend $150, which for Fit Pros can be a lot of money, that's gonna work for you. It's gonna help you build your business that way. Now, lastly, a negative, and this one is more for those that maybe you're using some of the other options out there, whether it's a smartphone, iPad, or even a mirrorless camera, the quality of the improvement is not gonna be as beneficial for those. The ones that we're gonna get into next, the quality of video is gonna drastically improve. Can this one shoot 4K? Yeah. Streaming? Probably not. And so this one, what you're paying for it, you're paying for that much of a jump with it. So that's kind of a negative. It's still a benefit to upgrade to this if you're using a laptop or if you want to stream. So keep that in mind as you continue in this video. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is smartphones, and that can actually include tablets as well. If you have an iPhone, iPad, or maybe some type of Android-based tablet, That's what we're gonna be talking about in this area. With your smartphone, and I'm gonna set this down for a second. What's the big benefit of that one? You already have that option. If you have an iPhone in your pocket, on your desk right now as you're watching this, you already have that option. You're not gonna have to go spend money on a new smartphone most likely. And the big benefit of already having it is you have a 4K video recording option that you can plug and play into your business. So a huge benefit right there to kick it off that you almost already have it. These new iPhones that are coming out, they have 4K cameras that just look tremendous. They look great and they're only gonna get better. If you are upgrading your phone or maybe you have an upgrade available, they're only going to get better. Now, the two benefits that I already talked about there, you almost already have it, which is huge. And then the quality of video, comparing it to the webcam option or even the mirrorless camera or DSLR camera option, it's right in the middle, I'd put it. At the top is gonna be mirrorless cameras, and you're paying for those most likely. But with the smartphone, the iPhone, or maybe even an Android phone, you don't have to worry about that cost, and the quality that you're gonna get from it is a huge benefit. A negative that's kind of in there, and this will depend on how you have your business. Is it a streaming business or is it an on-demand library business? And with streaming, can you stream from an iPhone and iPad? Yeah, but it depends on what that is. If you are streaming through Zoom, and this might have changed in the last few months or it might change in the future, typically you can't stream and have a mixer or a interface connected with it. So that's a limitation of having this option. You might have to do it with something that has a webcam that you're plugging into a computer and going into a browser, a web browser, to be able to stream like that with a mixer and an interface. So that's a drawback to consider with all of them. What is your business model? Can you do some type of stream with all of these options? Yes, you definitely can. It just depends on the equipment and how you want it to run. Now, the last option, and with this option, the test video that we're going to be showing is coming from this. It's coming from the camera this is being recorded on, and this is a Sony a6400 mirrorless camera. I personally like Sony mirrorless cameras. I like the look of them. Have I tried other DSLR cameras, seen other mirrorless cameras? Yep, sure have. But that's the ones that I like. The main reason why I like Sony as a brand format is the autofocus. And that's gonna be a tip for you, regardless of what type of mirrorless or DSLR camera you're looking at, is your autofocus. Think about your autofocus, because think about the nature of what we're doing. We're moving, we're side to side, we're front and back, we're all over the frame. And you need a camera that can keep up with you. Now, who can a mirrorless camera greatly benefit? That's gonna be content creators. If you are somebody that is really serious about going into online workouts, being a creator for your business, in my opinion, this is the best option. It's really something that the quality just jumps off the screen. When your customers are watching it, there's a noticeable difference once you become more familiar with them. And a benefit of having this, you can definitely stream. You can stream into some type of software. There are certain cords that you'll need, but keep in mind, and it might sound daunting right off the bat, but there are types of softwares and types of tutorials already out there. You just go onto YouTube, you search it, you watch it, and you're gonna get a lot of free information to set yourself up that way. So what is my recommendation for if you wanna go in this area? That's gonna be your price point. What is gonna be your price that you're gonna look for? I would say if you're just starting off, and this might sound like a lot of money, and it is start in the $500 to $1,000 range. That's a pretty big budget right there for us fit pros, and I'm keeping that as mine, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just a start. Mirrorless cameras can go for thousands. So I'm gonna say that's a great place to start, because you're gonna get a quality camera and you're gonna be able to really get to learn about it. Learn how you film, how you transfer the content to your computer, how you start to go that way, how to edit, all those types of things. And that budget is really gonna give you something solid. And keep in mind, the other tip that I gave at the beginning of talking about mirrorless cameras is your autofocus. When you're reading your reviews, searching them, make sure you see what it says about the autofocus. You really want to keep that in mind. Now the negative, and I've kind of hinted at this before, but the negative is going to be the learning curve. If you're not familiar with working with mirrorless cameras, DSLR cameras, is going to be that learning curve of what do I do with it after I have all this information on here? And I know this is an easy task for a lot of people maybe watching this, but if you're just beginning, that might seem like a daunting task. How do I get this file from my camera to my computer, and what do I do with it? That learning curve is going to rapidly increase. And I would say that the steps that you go through, though, you're going to become more comfortable with it, but it's well worth it because of the quality of the video that you get. That video is going to look fantastic. It's going to look so much better than the other ones out there, and you're only going to get better with it. Now, that's been it for this little video on which camera, and hopefully provide you with that knowledge to go down this path. If that's the path that you want to go down and you're looking for more information, hopefully this helps you. Make sure you go check out the Balance Podcast, all the episodes we have out there talking about things like content creation, online workouts, or growing your business in this area, and check out all the other great tutorials. But until the next one, I'll see you on the screen.